Good morning, dear children. Hope you all are doing good and you all are safe. And I'm happy that we could start with the next session of learning new things. We have finished almost half of our lessons and we have finished our exam. And now we'll start learning the rest of the lessons that we say in maths. Okay, so this is the 8th lesson and this lesson is about, and this chapter or the unit is about measurement. The word measurement may be a new thing to you as you are kids. I don't know how many of you know the meaning of measurement. I'll tell you what measurement is. Measurement, I'll tell you in Tamil. Measurement na அளவுகோல். நம்ம அளந்து பாரு, அளவா இருக்கணும், அளந்து பார்க்கலாம், எவ்வளோ இருக்கு அப்படின்னு நம்ம சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா? That is called measurement. We are going to measure something. So there are different types of ways to measure things. ஒவ்வொரு things நம்ம measure பண்றதுக்கு we have different ways. Let's see how we are going to measure anything. Maybe it can be a things or it can be an object or anything else. Let's see what it is about. Okay. Here we have got a picture here and it says that it is a jungle school and we are going to circle the animals or whatever it is, what is found there, we are going to circle them. How we are going to circle them is like who is heavier. Heavier means heavy na rombo என்ன சொல்ற heavy ரொம்ப கனமா ரொம்ப வெயிட்டா இருக்குன்னு சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா, that is heavy. And who is bigger, and who is bigger na ரொம்ப பெருசு. Longer means ரொம்ப நீட்டமா. Okay, smaller you all know, smaller ரொம்ப குட்டியா. Biggest na ரொம்ப bigga இருக்கிறது. And who is longest. Okay, we are going to see about these animals which is heavier, who is bigger, and who is longer, and who is smaller. So this is your homework. You're going to find out. Okay. For example, here, who is heavier, elephant or deer? So now the word heavier, you may know that. Heavier na rombo, maybe to your understanding, I can tell that. Elephant is heavier or deer? Elephant vandu romba perusa, deer vandu romba perusa. Now you can know, isn't it? What is meant by heavier? So you are going to circle it. The next thing we are going to see is we are going to compare. Compare na ஒண்ணுக்கு ஒண்ணு ஒத்து பார்க்கிறது. That is called compare. How we are going to compare? The word tall, short, long. This is all how we compare. Compare na நமக்கு ஒண்ணுக்கு ஒண்ணு ஒரு பொருள். For example, you have got a pencil here and the pencil found here and this pencil is long and this is maybe short, like for here this we can see it. This is long, ரொம்ப நெட்டையா இருக்கு. This is short. This is how we compare. Okay, we compare with small and big, or maybe tall or short and things like that. Okay, so when we find a thing or an object which is height, we say it as tall, and when we find something that is small, we compare it with, like we say them as short. So this is tall and this is short. Nette kutte. Chariya? So that is how we compare the lengths. The next is how we measure or how we use our body parts. So in olden days, namakku munnadi, like olden days means rombo munnadilalam pathina, they don't have namakku ippala we have got plenty of measures or instruments to measure. For example, namakku scale irukku, inch scale illaya, scale, tape. I don't know how many of you have seen all those things, but இப்போ அதெல்லாம் நம்மளுக்கு இருக்கு. But in the olden days, before long ago, the people used to measure by this way. Here is a finger. The first picture is a finger. By finger, இந்த பாத்திருக்கீங்களா, ஆள்காட்டி விரல், அந்த விரல்ல வச்சு they used to measure it. Okay, அது வந்து finger வச்சு, finger we measure it with finger. Next is handspan. Handspan na உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் நினைக்கிறேன். இப்படி இந்த கையை நம்ம இங்க வச்சு இங்க பண்ணுவாங்க. ஸோ இந்த ஹேண்ட் இருக்கு, இந்த ஃபிங்கர் இருக்கு இல்லையா, இந்த ஃபிங்கர்ல இருந்து இந்த குட்டி ஃபிங்கர் வரைக்கும் லென்த் இப்படி வந்து மெஷர்மெண்ட் பண்ணுவாங்க. ஓகேவா? So this is how we measure it with handspan, that we call it as handspan. Next, cubit. The cubit பாத்தீங்கன்னா, the cubit பாரு, இது வந்து elbow சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா, இதுதான் elbow முட்டி. elbowல இருந்து இந்த பாரு, இந்த நீட்டமான ஒரு fingers இருக்கு இல்லையா, இது வரைக்கும் ஒரு measurement. We call it as cubit. இங்க இருந்து இங்க வரைக்கும் பார்த்திருப்பீங்க, இந்த கையை வச்சு இப்படி அளந்து இது பண்ணுவாங்க. So that is how we say it as cubit measurement. The next is foot pace. இது வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, இப்போ ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் பாரு, இங்கே என்ன இருக்கு, இங்கே இருக்கு இல்லையா, இந்த குதிக்கால்னு சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லையா, குதிக்கால். திஸ் இஸ் லைக் இந்த டிப்பு, இங்கே இருக்கு டிப்பு, இது ஹீல் சொல்லுவாங்க, இதுக்கு பேர் நம்ம ஹீல் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். இது வந்து டிப்பு உன்னுடைய. ஸோ இந்த டிப்பில் இருந்து இந்த ஹீலுக்கு அது ஒரு மெஷர்மெண்ட். கால் வச்சு பார்த்துருக்கீங்களா, கால் வச்சு ஒரு கால் வச்சு இது பண்ணுவாங்க. ஸோ வி கால் தட் மெஷர்மெண்ட் அஸ் ஃபுட் பேஸ். ஓகே, திஸ் இஸ் ஹவு வி யூஸ் டு measure the length. The next thing is comparing weights. Weight, how do we compare the weight? See, the elephant is heavy and here you have got an ant which is heavy. எது ரொம்ப heavy இதுல? For normally elephant is heavy. Heavy na ரொம்ப கனமானது, இது ரொம்ப குட்டி இல்லையா? So this is how we compare heavy and light. Next is like more and less. How we say that this thing is more and this thing is less அப்படின்றது. Okay, you have got a bucket filled with water and here the mug is filled with water. So which container, which quantity or which holds the more water is normally bucket. Bucket வந்து it's big and it holds more water, isn't it? The next thing, mug, it is a small container and it holds only little water. So this is how we compare. Water filled with bucket has more water and this is less. More and less. நிறைய கம்மி. So this is how we compare. Tall, short, heavy, light. Okay. Then what else? More, less. Next, light, heavy, light. And also here we have got few body parts to measure our length. Finger, handspan, cubit and face. So that's all, children. This is our things that we see in this lesson. Only how we are comparing things. Nama heavy, light or long or short or less or more. That is the thing we are learning in this lesson. Go through the exercises and complete it. Okay. Thank you, children.